Hey, SpinTripFall here, and it's day 6, and like day 5, day 6, another exciting day. I think from here on out, you'll see it really kind of picks up. The game starts to catch on. Hi there, good morning. I noticed that you've been breaking some rocks open and finding ore. That's good. Yeah, I mean that's good. All right, dude. How'd you see me doing that? Were you watching? If you want to get the most out of your ores, you'll find you need a furnace, and so he gives you a furnace schematic. Not the whole thing, just the blueprints. Which I think I couldn't craft it because it took too much stone. I'll see here in a second. But anyways, no, too much coal maybe or copper ore. Uh, it allows you to smelt metal bars, and then so you take the copper ore like from yesterday that I got from going down in the mine, and you throw it in the furnace with a coal, which coal's kind of hard to come by, to be honest. Coal is one of those things that it's not really easy to get. You can buy it, but so bars of metal smelted are an expensive thing. They are worth quite a bit of money. So that furnace blueprint's great. I can't build it yet. Forging ahead, craft a furnace. I cannot craft one yet. I do not have the required, I think 20 copper. I think that's what I'm missing. So it's like any other day that it's not raining. Got watered in plants. So go ahead, take care of that. And see, I missed one there. Technically, uh, that cost the action for it. So you should try and be as careful as you can to not miss. This game, I wish it had like almost like a block system, like a Civ game does, where you could like see every block. Now, I think I turn on in this episode the tool overlay so I can see where I'm aiming, but it would be nice to have luck. I've got some new items in stock, a deluxe fishing pole and some bait that you can attach to it. You can use bait to make fish bite faster. Hope to see you soon. I got real excited when I got this. The first time I played, my sources tell me you've been poking around inside the old community center. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are west of the forest lake and the stone tower. I have information concerning your rat problem. Mr. Rasmodius, Wizard. I got really excited about the fishing pole, but you can't use that yet until you get fiberglass. I see you've been exploring the old mine. You've got the adventurous spirit. That much I can tell. And so that's the guy from yesterday. He's giving me a quest to kill 10 slimes to earn my spot in the Adventurers Guild, which I'm not going to go after today. And then I'd like to apologize for joking about your grandpa's old cottage. This is from Robin, which I didn't even, I mean, it was not a big deal. And she's telling you to come buy stuff, basically. She's saying she can get you a kitchen where you can cook recipes. It's 10K. The first 10K I spend, I suggest you spend on a backpack. Although cooking is useful, it is nice to be able to take some of the stuff that you make and really churn out some like high energy return stuff out of it. Mm. Um, So here I am going to visit the wizard, the wonderful wizard Osmodius. What was his name? I don't remember. Rasmodius. I never remember his name. The wizard guy. And if you have anything any paper, mushies, stuff like that, if you got a a big old fat doobie, y- now might be the time to indulge. You might want to pause and get it in, because it gets weird in here. Real weird. Aw. Come in. It's an ayahuasca brew there on your left. I promise. I'm Rasmodius, seeker of the arcane truths, mediary between physical and ethereal, master of the seven elementals, keeper of the sacred you get the point. And you, SpinTripFall, the one whose arrival I've long foreseen. Here, I'd like to show you something. It's a little green guy. I think it's a little green guy, dude. Oh, it's a little green guy. I mean, not exactly a giant deal. They call themselves Junimos. They're like the sprites from Harvest Moon. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak with me. I'm not sure why they moved into the community center, but you have no reason to fear them. He just knows, like, yo, they're good, they're chill. I don't know why they're there. We're not real sure, but they're straight, I promise. And then I found some writing, so he's like, stay here. I'm gonna go see for myself. I'll return shortly. Boom! Yeah. That's normal compared to what things are about to get to. It's about to get real interesting. Oh, he found it and read it that fast, and he's back. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. It said, drink this ayahuasca. You are one of the forest, and you will see the true nature of this scroll. Yeah. So, basically, you gotta get down with the get down, and then you're in the club, and then they'll help you out. Which, we'll see tomorrow, I think. I'll actually go in there and show you guys. What do they mean, one with the forest? Ah! Aha! Come here and stick your face next to this noxious green gas. My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Of course it is, all kinds of stuff. Baby fern, moss grub, caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? Is it a toadstool? It's probably the toadstool. Usually is. Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate your body. I think I'm starting to feel it. I think it's coming on. Things are getting weird. Oh, those trees? I see trees. Do you see trees? Oh, it's like I am part of everything. What is this? Huh, you've gained the power of forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the Junimo scrolls. Okay, that encounter wasn't weird at all. Now just back to real life like nothing happened. Well, so that's the wizard, and he, I don't know, he's a weirdo. He opened up the community center for me. It's already 9:30 a.m. I still have full energy. I watered my crops at least, but I haven't done much today, so thought I'd come down here and check, forage, you never know. And, no luck. That there's just an abandoned house. Walked past it a few times. I don't know, it may come into play later on, it may not. Oh, there's a max cast. Look at that. Fishing, more fishing. I bet you guys love watching me fish. This is really the fishing's one of my favorite part of the game. Uh, Not super fun to watch. Could fast forward it or edit it out, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Too lazy. Don't have the time right now. Boing. Got a chub, silver chub. That sounds real funny when you say it. I got a chub. Okay, okay, maybe I can fast forward. But I mean, if I fast forward, it'll get interesting. Oh, see, there's a catch. Oh, 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 oh. Another chub. And see, luckily those two stacked because they both had silver star. It really annoys me that things with different stars don't, like, uh, they don't stack, and it can cause problems. You pull out something and you like it's the same as all your other stuff, but it's a gold star. You gotta eat one and throw one away, something. Just because it's got like a special ranking. I wish it somehow could have the special ranking and still stack, but I understand why that would be a problem from the development perspective on this game. Oh, look, treasure chest. And what do you guys think? You think I'm gonna get it or not? What do you think? Bing! Still catch the fish. I know I messed up on the first day. I was nervous on the first day. I was nervous making the video. I was like, oh, I gotta play good. And then so you see there like how it doesn't stack, and now I've got three things. And what am I gonna do to make it all fit in my inventory? And what I end up deciding is that this is really, yeah. I mean, I throw away the flour. It's really silly that if you're fishing and you get it over full inventory, there's no way to like set something on the ground. If you try and drop it outside of your inventory, it throws it in the water. So if you go fishing, be prepared with your inventory because you might get something cool like there where I could have got two, where I could have had whatever it was I dropped. But I'd never noticed Willie there. I guess it's a normal thing for him to be there on Saturdays, during springtime at least, because Saturday is when Willie's shop is closed. That's a good thing to remember too, is that you can't sell your fish there on Saturday. I'm not sure if selling your fish in person to the shops makes a difference. If anyone in the comments could tell me that, I still haven't heard, so I have no idea. I feel like I get more money when I sell them to Willie down in the actual shop, but I can't say for certain. And from what I've heard, just dropping in the box gets you the same amount of money. They want a JoJo Cola, which I should have saved the one that I drank the other day because the energy I got back from it was nothing, and I could have just got 75 gold for it, which is a pretty good amount of money. You occasionally pull them out when you're fishing, but the chance of getting one's pretty slim. You especially get them from trash, like trash ponds and stuff. So, but I mean, chance of getting one's pretty slim. I guess I could fish for one by my house, but it's not worth the time to try and get a JoJo Cola. I should probably not have my sword in my inventory. You don't have to fight randomly in this game. If anyone thought that was the case, I'm sorry to disappoint you. But there is no like random waves of enemies that come at you or anything like that. You fight when you go to places to look to fight. I've never had any raiders attack my farm. But I mean that doesn't take anything away from it. And I sell the silverfish. I keep the regular one. The silver ones fetch a little more money. And if you get a quest looking for a fish, they'll accept any fish. It doesn't matter what quality it is. There are some times in the game where having nicer quality stuff really does make a difference, but at this point in the game, uh, there's nothing I think. Like there's one point where you have to like give items for a luau or a festival or whatever, and whenever you give those items, if you give better items, of course you get better returns. And there I am crafting a scarecrow. And ooh, I almost threw it away. Phew, that would have made me mad. Oh boy. But yeah, a scarecrow will keep your crops safe from birds eating them, which doesn't seem to be a problem up until the point where you can make a scarecrow. After that, or maybe it's not until summer even, so maybe I made that scarecrow a little preemptively, but I like to go ahead and get a scarecrow down, and that's where I like to keep my first you know, crops at because it's so close to the watering hole. So close to the watering hole. And I'm starting to stack up geodes. Look at that, 8 geodes there, and I have 18 coppers. That's right, what I need for the furnace is 20 coppers. Archaeology, visit Gunther at the museum. I guess I could do that without donating something. I probably should have got that done today too. They want me to build a crew, reach level 40 in the mines, craft a furnace, and kill 10 slimes. So I won't reach level 40 in the mines in one go, but I'll be able to kill 10 slimes as I do that. So those two kind of go together. I'll probably work on those as a pair. I like to work on stuff in couples, like work on quests that stack up. You can get multiple things done at once, maximize your time. Like I said, I play this game like I'm like it's management, like I'm running my company. I like to get away from running my business. I run a business on a game. Well, it's a farm, but it is a business in a way. Oh, yeah, can't do that. Harvest with the scythe, that's a thing. Some of those you have to have a scythe to harvest. And I think I walk away without buying anything. Yeah, I think I decided to save my money and invest in something else. It is good to invest in your farm and let it grow, because the more you invest, the bigger it grows. I mean, in a business where every investment is a sure investment, as long as you don't like lose your crop to the season change or something. We're talking a business where every investment is a sure investment. So, I mean, reinvesting all your money into guaranteed success is kind of an easy way to up your cash. Now, it takes time though, and sometimes I think there may be a faster way to up your cash. Even though, and here's Willie walking back. That's one thing I love about this game, like the way the CPUs have and look, he's fishing over here now. He just changed spots. Oh, the way the CPUs have a little life of their own, and the programmer has it programmed to where they do different stuff in different seasons and different times of day. They're in different places, and they don't. There's no way to like know where they are, like unless you look it up. You have to find them. You have to run around and find them, and you figure out their routine. You figure out when this person's at that place. Like I said about Willie earlier, I've never seen him fish down there at that inn. I've seen him fish. I've seen him out fishing before, but like never seen him fish over there. And I see now that he fishes there and then moves down the stream and fishes at that spot by the bridge. That's just beautiful AI programming, if you ask me. I mean, it's not like dynamic, crazy amounts of modifiers. It's just a simple, handcrafted. And then that's the thing. I love the handcraftedness. It's why I liked Morrowind more than any of the other Bethesda games. I like Fallout 4 a lot. I like the Fallout. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Fallout 4 was a solid game with survival mode on. That game is a whole lot of fun. But the handcraftedness of the game is really, to me, what makes it stand out as like a piece of art. Whereas like I played Battlefield 1, it was fun, but that game was, the single player was there because it had to be, and the multiplayer, they didn't put any love into it. New achievement, Fisherman. I'm not sure what that helps me with at all. I try and check here to see where achievements are. Don't, I don't know what that means. I do turn on the always show tool hit location, which is a useful little thing to have. Oh, bloop. Max cast, what you know about it, boy? I be fishing all day. Ah, ding. Seaweed. Seaweed. And you take it home. You seaweed and you take it home. Seaweed is you probably wouldn't like my cabin. It's full of spiders. Like, dang. I think he's one of the women's romantic love interests, or like one of the ones I'm just introducing myself to people, but I think he's one of the ones that if you are interested in a guy, whether you be a guy or girl, I think this game is pretty gender chill. You can marry them. Who wants to marry someone who's like the first time you talk to them, they're like, yo, I live in a cabin. You might not like it. It's got a lot of spiders. Yo, that's creepy. Like I'm down with I like to go camping. I spend a lot of time in the woods, stuff like that. I'm a real country boy, but uh I mean, you got a cabin, that's cool, but and I know it's gonna be full of spiders, but why are you just gonna come at me like that? Like, yo, you wanna like maybe come back to my cabin full of spiders? Like, uh, and you see me trying to keep one of everything, but guess what? It's silver. I'm selling it. I can use the money right now. I'll keep a regular one whenever I catch it. Keep one seaweed and one green algae. I'm not sure if those will be good for anything. I've never had anyone ask me for some seaweed or green algae, but I don't know. I keep it. So I'm just doing a little reorganization here since I got a new chest. I'm putting some of the trash into the other chest. And this is gonna be the trash chest. And I know I'm such a hoarder. I don't think trash sells for anything, or if it does, it sells for like 1 gold a piece or something. But later on, you can put it into the recycler and get more money out of it. So I just go ahead and start saving it. I do a lot of fishing too. You know, as I go this way, I fish. As I go that way, I fish. And now it's time to chop some trees. Oh man, I'm sounding real country today too. After I said something about sounding country. Let me get a drink of something. Hopefully, I don't sound so country no more. Just out here being on. No, no, I'm just playing. But hopefully, I don't sound so country anymore. Took a good old drink of some Pepsi with the real sugar. I don't know if y'all are about that, or if you like the high fructose. You can say something down in the comments if you feel passionate about it. But I prefer the real sugar. I mean, I know no sugar is good for me, and I have a sugar problem, but for some reason I feel like the real sugar just it may just be nostalgia. It reminds me of my childhood, but it tastes better. It tastes like the sodas we had when I was a kid. Boo-doo. Might as well get the little boost from that green algae since I already put one away. It's getting late, but I'm pushing it. Might as well burn the energy and make the most out of the day. I'm trying to get pine cones so I can make field snacks. And I do an okay job today, unlike the other day when I was chopping down pine trees. Like I get a few pine cones. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, and each one of those was a waste where I just swung. Boop boop. Oh. Oh, did I just? Hmm. I couldn't tell there if I hit something on the ground and broke it. I can't tell. And I can chop that tree down, but I didn't want to risk getting exhausted all the way, so I don't even bother with the stump there. And I think I might go to bed early. It might be a 10 o'clock day. Oh no, no, I got a couple more things I gotta do before I go to bed. Then I guess. Mostly just stash everything away and finish reorganizing. But it's been a pretty straightforward day, I guess, but I feel like I got a lot accomplished for the farm. I'm about to make some field snacks. Those are nice. And because I'm making like 6 of them, yeah, I'll be able to make 6 of them. Uh, they'll sit in one inventory slot and provide me 6 things that I can eat for energy. You know, that's a big bonus just to be able to stack a lot of one things. A lot of the time in the beginning of the game, you get a variety of different things you can eat, and you're like, especially if you're fishing a lot, you get that variety of stuff you can eat, and your inventory fills up. But having those 6 field snacks that you can eat in one slot means that you can, free up a lot more slots to catch things. Oh yeah, I try to go fishing. That's right. And I make myself feel sluggish from overexertion. I don't know if the field snack fixes it or not. Um, just soggy newspaper. Nothing but trash from that pond. I'm pretty sure that pond doesn't give you anything but trash. I've never actually caught a fish out of there. you can say if any of you have. I've not had any luck with it. So I'm just stacking up on trash real quick before it's too late, and I call it a day. Thanks y'all, like and subscribe if you want, and I'll keep making these. 200 from just those few fish. You can see fishing is pretty viable method. Anyways, later y'all.